And we are live here in beautiful Kirtland, Ohio at Lake Effect Radio Station with Years Before.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello?
how you doing?
That's all you got?
Yo,
I
what's
was
up?
trying to do that whole
What's
subtle thing, with that big build up.
We're not fancy. We're not fancy gentlemen. Men of few words.
That's right.
See, told you.
I'm on.
I like it. We need more sound effects in here, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I got them. See, we improved things since the last time you were here. Now we have crazy sound effects.
Yes, sound effects. Apparently, we're doing drum sets in here.
What are they
Ooh,
doing
what's
now?
that? Glass?
Glass
Last.
shattering.
Was there
Ooh.
Now
what?
you just broke it.
Well, I don't have headphones on, so I can't hear it. So I'm just guessing. That could have been
It's
anything.
okay.
Could have been
It's
rattle.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, I got headphones.
Now you can actually hear a thing.
Ah.
Were
Now you can
doing
be
the-
all impressive and things.
That's way better.
That's probably a good choice, huh?
You want to hear yourself, man?
I hear myself now. Perfect.
It's a long drum roll.
It's impressive.
Tom's in there too.
That was pretty hard. Pretty hard.
Here at Lake Effect Radio, I believe in one thing: making sure we have good soundboard.
Going hard in the paint on the sound.
Exactly.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
So, guys, should we go and do that whole intro round and introduce yourself?
Sure.
Yeah, why
Who
not?
wants to be the easy or first victim?
Flamingo Boy does.
Flamingo.
Yeah. Anthony Dargay, play lead guitar.
Joshua Jansen, I play bass.
Ian Vare plays some guitar, do some vocals. We write all the songs together, and missing our drummer right now, Kyle. He couldn't make it tonight, but
He's watching.
He's
watching
watching
right now. So
Hi, Kyle.
We
I'm
see
surprised you didn't do the whole Aaron Cartman thing.
Oh no, that ain't me, man.
Yeah.
Maybe Aaron Carter. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
Party at Aaron's house. Wasn't that a song?
I hope not.
Or Aaron's Party? Hi, we're 31, 32, 33, 34. Keep going.
I like it. I appreciate that.
We know what we are, man. It's not a ruse.
Just a little.
we need to get the Cavs score like scrolling up on the top of like a little
Oh, we
ticker,
can pull-
ticker or something going on.
Can pull it up here.
Nice.
Especially since the monitor's like right behind your head.
Yep. Yeah.
That can happen. That can happen. But with that, how did you guys come up with the name?
That was a long process, actually.
Yeah, it was a tough process.
A lot of vodka involved.
A lot of vodka?
Yeah.
Like mostly.
I actually liked. We were gonna be called Ghosted. I was into that one.
Just for that one night.
Yeah, just for the one night.
And then when we were sober the next day, we didn't like that name anymore.
Yeah.
Although he did.
Yeah, I was still into it, but
No, honestly, we just went through a bunch of stuff, and Josh, I think, came up with years before, and then we realized that there was no other years before somehow.
and it was a perfect fit because that's kind of what the music is, anyways. We're
Yeah.
trying to kind of harken back on the old stuff that we grew up listening to, so it made perfect sense.
Yeah, it worked out nicely. I guess
Yeah.
is the best way to put it.
And it's always a relief once you get it, and like we're all happy with it, and it's like you don't have to worry about that anymore. Trying to come up with a band name, it's tougher than writing songs, I think.
I think we had 4 songs in the can before we even had our band name.
Yeah.
You just got to find something you can focus on where it actually, like, at the end of the day, like, it's the one you hate least.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
yeah.
True.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Well, that, and then you also have to Google it and make sure there aren't like 12 other bands that have that same name, and that becomes one of the most difficult parts of it.
Yeah.
You finally agree on something. Oh, wait.
I legit can't believe there's no other years
I
before.
know, it's shocking. Like when we got our music on like iTunes and stuff, it'd be like, "Congratulations, first band in the world without someone else having that name." It's like, really, years before it seemed like it would be pretty common or something, but
It was meant
just
to be.
not.
True.
Yeah,
Very true.
Definitely meant to be, I guess.
yeah.
I understand your pain. Just like here.
What's wrong with here?
You guys couldn't
Lake
come
Effect
up with a radio
Radio?
station name. Yeah.
We went with Lake Effect Radio, then
Mm.
realized it's the one off of Superior in Cleveland.
Oh, that's Lake Effect Studios, though.
Oh, studio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you're good.
Yeah.
Well, too late because that's when we added the Lakeland apostrophe S
Nah,
to it.
that's Lake Effect Studios, and it's just like a rehearsal space and an artist space.
Except not online. It doesn't say studio.
Unless they have a radio station there that I'm not aware of, which I guess is completely possible, but
Huh.
I don't. Yeah, we got friends who do all the platform series over at Lake Effect
Damn.
Studios.
That just ruined, you know. Wish I knew that like over 6 years ago.
Hey man, maybe back then there was a Lake Effect radio, but not that I remember.
Oh well, it sort of happens.
Bygones be bygones.
Then you have
You see that?
Lewis asshole. I was in the band before, or years before. It was cool. I don't know about that. Did you have a former member
Probably Garrett. Hey Garrett.
Yeah, you go.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
going underneath a very unique name?
Yeah, those names are good. You can read them. It's your show. I mean, I like to look at them because they're hilarious.
Yeah, they're funny.
They just wanted to make me sit here and just say random funny
They
things. I
came
guess.
strong like in the first minute, but then it kind of just ended.
Cavs up 22-13. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, we may
It's
be
all cool.
Cavs fan. We may not be. Rolling in
I
here
don't know.
looking
I
like the
can't tell
team
by
shop.
the two hats and the jersey.
I got a warm up over there too, just
Yeah.
in case I need to play.
I got my jersey in the car for later after.
Later after this, got it.
He decided the flamingo was more fitting for the radio.
Yeah,
Come on,
maybe. I don't
But
think
it was
it's
pretty
I don't
warm
think that's the
out.
sound of a flamingo.
dude. Every bird makes the same sound in my book. It's always call. Yeah.
Pretty warm out. But with that,
Now we're dealing with
You're-
more rain again.
again,
It's okay. They'll figure it out.
It's a weather station.
it's
now.
northeastern Ohio. It doesn't figure it out.
Yeah, it's okay. I think we'll be okay. Get a little wet, no big deal,
Okay,
right?
cool. But with that,
I don't know.
huh?
I don't know.
We'll go into lovely, dark, deep stuff and things.
Like it.
We can
Like
do that.
it? Okay.
Yeah, why not? What do you want to know? What can we talk about?
Oh, I got stuff. Depending how deep you want to
I'm
go.
gonna lock the door and start crazy
No.
Turn the
questions.
lights off. You guys are mine.
Because no one's actually been paying attention to what I ask over the past few weeks and that. So I always catch everyone off guard
Mhm.
and that. So,
Is that Cookie Monster up in the corner up there?
no, that's the actual teddy bear that's been here before
Oh.
even I was here.
Okay.
Don't know why.
Yeah.
So what are your guys' influence, as a band?
A lot of old stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we've had this conversation together all the time. We are in no way, shape, or form trying to reinvent the wheel here.
Mhm.
We just, when me and Anthony got together the first time before, Josh was involved, which really wasn't that much later. It was like, we've been talking about this thing for about a year. Just like, let's do some stuff like we used to grow up on. Because, I mean, let's be honest, we were in high school in 2000, literally.
Yeah. Graduated 2003
I was 04 and you were what, like 1, 2?
or 2. Yeah.
So like, we grew up on pop punk. We grew up on,
Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like soundtrack, everything.
our generation created the pop punk, which is weird.
Somewhat, yeah.
Mostly.
But you could see you're the innovator.
No, we're not. They were.
Yeah.
Blink-182
Well,
was.
they were.
But
you grew up in it.
for sure, yeah. We literally were skateboard
So we get
kids.
to reap the rewards of having been there at the same time.
Yeah,
It's just ours now.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
nod our head with it.
We just want to have fun, man. We just want to make music that wasn't that serious, that we just could make and we could go play. And if something ever happened, who cares if something ever happened? And that would be hilarious. But
We had done like a couple cover
Yeah.
songs too before we started actually doing the band. We had done Millencolins, No Cigar, and Pennywise.
was
Which,
it Dying to Know?
yeah, Dying to Know. So we kind of like started getting on that track. Then once we started doing the cover songs, and then that's when we kind of had the conversation like, why don't we, just start writing some songs in the older style and see how they go.
See how they come out. Because we hadn't really done that stuff except for the covers for a long time. So it was like
Yeah.
relearning stuff you already knew how to do. I guess I don't know. It's real
Mhm.
weird.
True.
Like, it was a real adjustment for all three of us to like figure out
Well, and then Ian had just come out of like Hawkeye for a bit, which is a completely different sound. So like that, like transitioning from that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
But yeah, so I mean, it's just like getting used to playing that style again.
And now we can't. Now our recordings and putting stuff out can't keep up with our writing process because we have almost an entire EP ready to go. We already had like 2 or 3 of the 5 songs like basically idealized and done before the first one even came out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what we've been doing now in the meantime, is just getting ready for summer EP. So
start to play live because we started this like July.
basically like right at the start of July last year.
Yeah.
So it's coming up on a year in like a couple months.
It's been a long
2
year,
months.
but it seems like it's blown by. You
Yeah.
know, like we've done a lot of stuff, but like we haven't even played live yet, and we already like trying to get our presence up online and trying to figure out what the next move is before we've even made a move. Realistically,
But true, that's sort of the in between groundwork in that has to sort of be done a little.
Yeah. Lay the base
So-
down.
we get really bored though. Like we just
I know.
have to. We made it a thing that we have to get together like Mondays and Wednesdays to like. If we're not going to practice, if we don't have a drummer, because we didn't have a drummer, then we did, and then we did, and then we didn't, and then it was like, okay, well, we got to keep doing something if we're going to try to keep this thing alive. So, I mean, we 1 or 2 days a week was devoted, if not more, to just let's go, let's have some cocktails, let's write some stuff, let's really anger my wife, I've already heard these songs. I've already heard them. I'm like, yeah, well, it's in the house. What are you going to do? What do you want me to do? I don't have a basement, you know what I'm saying? So, that's pretty much small and skinny. Anything?
I actually came up with something.
You came
What's
up with
up?
something? Or you
Actually
keep up
came.
with?
I actually came up with something. You can go with the whole argument that you're not a mime. You don't live in a box.
I don't live in a box. It's true. People are texting me. What do you got?
So, something I sort of came off the top of my head is a rebuttal.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
Wait, you have something? Or?
No, the
well, came
the
up with it
mime.
because you
Oh,
think
mime.
the whole mime thing.
I was like,
I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting for it. Like, okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Because you think if you had that box, she would expect you to be quiet. You don't have that box.
well, that's a whole
not
different.
mine.
That's a different story for a different time. There should have been a basement, but there just wasn't.
It happens,
So I built an ice rink in my backyard instead.
Yeah, that's true.
Really?
And it was froze for 1 solid day.
No, it was like 1 week.
Like a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we walked on it a couple times, but like majority of it was, well, this winter was. It was
Yeah,
15
that's true.
degrees, and it was 45 for 3 days, and it was 30. My
It
childhood
could choose
dream.
whether it what it wanted to do.
It's
It
all
was-
because he built an ice rink in his backyard. Had he not have done that, we would have had snow relentless.
Probably.
I don't want snow. I just want really cold weather, so I can just get some
Skate around.
glassed over
Yeah.
beautiful ice. But it didn't.
Get up at like 5 in the morning. Have them.
Hey boys, get a good skate in there before work, there, pal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. Oh, I'm not Canadian. I don't know. I'm not Canadian. Might as well be.
Yep.
So with
26-16 Cavs.
10 points.
10 points.
Nice. So with that, we'll go into this. What was the most hardest one out of this to write?
In what way? They all
on
had
your
their
EP.
challenges.
Yeah.
Most time taking.
I'd say maybe like
Most-
We're Home. Only because that was a completely different song, and we took out the middle. I think we made 2 of those songs out of 1 song.
I don't think we even used the other portion. We just
Yeah.
chopped it up and
Yeah, just took the
it
chorus
just
out
became
of it.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably We're Home, and then it would also, but it was also the most gratifying when it was done too. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this came out way more awesome than I thought it was going to be.
Because the third song, "Live Forever," that's actually the first song that we did when we just in like July when we decided to start working on songs, and that one came up not like super easy or anything, but it kind of came out pretty well. Especially when Josh then came aboard, we had that whole middle part, and once he added his bass to it, really kind of brought it to life.
Yeah, we were kind of just on our own accord until that, and then it was just nice to have like another broski on board that just kind of like was trying to help with it. But it came together, and we we eventually figured it out together where we're comfortable, and we're too old to really get into fights. We're like, dude, do you like this part? Do you not like this part? Okay, I kind of like that part, but like, why don't you change it? Is that cool with you? And everyone's like, yeah, it's fine. We're done with that stuff. So it worked themselves out, realistically.
Okay.
It's all what's best for the song too.
Yeah.
Some of it, personal opinions aside, it's what works there the best.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much been the formula all along. It's whatever's best for the song all the way through.
True. Yeah.
That's a nice philosophy. I haven't heard that one yet.
Really?
Yeah,
How many bands have you had in here?
I know. But the ones that say what's best for the song flat out. No,
Yeah.
well, here and there you sort of adjust things and that,
We don't have any egos in this band though either, so
Yeah.
sometimes that can play a big part if somebody needs to have something boosted or be the loudest thing you hear in
Oh,
a song. But for us, it's just whatever works best.
Yeah, whatever completes the idea makes it right. And we'll all know because we'll record it and then we'll listen to it 5 or 6 times a night.
Yeah.
And those nights we're all just like, dude, this song's sick.
Yeah.
Then it's like done. If we're like, yeah, let's move on to a different song or let's try a different part some other time, we're like, that's how we know
Yeah.
just to either drop it or move on. And then maybe come back to it. Like we did with We're Home. We stripped out, we basically gutted another song
Yeah.
and
do
made a
try-
new chorus.
You do try to like trick yourself sometimes. I think, oh, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good song. But then after listening to it or a couple of days, you're like, nah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Time to move on. I mean, we're always coming up with ideas and parts. Like every week, I'm coming up with like 2, maybe sometimes like 1 or so. But I don't know. We're just like always have ideas, and we're always just like we'll always email the ideas to each other and just be like, do you hear any potential in this at all? If you do, then we'll try to work with it, and if not, then we'll write something else. So it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's like not that serious. This whole thing is just not that serious.
I think we've been doing like it for a pretty good amount of time, so like we know we'll eventually come up with something that we like. So
And we collectively have written together since we were 15 years old, in some way, shape, or form. And I was in a longer band with Anthony, and I mean, me and Josh, like we grew up in the same neighborhood, so like I was a drummer, and I went over to his garage and I played my drum set, like to Blink-182
Oh.
covers, like.
And when we were like 13 or 14, like I think
was
we
probably
lived
14.
like 200 feet away from each other, like quite literally. And then
Yeah.
Anthony was a mile away from us
yeah,
at best.
a
So
couple blocks over.
It's like we've known each other for long enough to know kind of how we work. It was just like trying to figure out how we kind of work into this stuff that we haven't done for a long time.
No, and
That's what it is. Learning process, learning curve. We got over the curve, and now we're moving. Now we're cooking, dude.
that's
Dirty-
where I was going to ask about how did you guys all meet and all that.
Oh,
So
yeah. We've been
that's
yeah,
already been there.
North
Yeah.
Olmsted, man. That's
yeah,
all. That's where we're
3 of us
from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then our drummer Kyle, he came through a friend of ours, Chris Jones.
Yep.
KJ.
Yeah, KJ thankfully came through with that too. I mean,
Mhm.
we did, we really liked our old guy, but it just didn't work out for,
Mm-hmm.
timing and schedules. And you know what? We set ourselves back too. So it wasn't a personal thing. We're just, it just worked out, and
Yeah.
Kyle seems to be really on board. So cool. Let's roll. I mean, it's not much more to
gotcha.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty lighthearted, honestly. How it
Very
should be.
true.
Yeah, it's the whole we've been doing like bands and stuff for so long. Like we're not, there's no hard feelings. It's not like anything personal. We're just past
the
all
nature
that
of the
stuff.
beast.
Yeah, we're just past all that stuff.
Things happen. You have to
Yeah.
replace whoever and that. I got it.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
like been in bands when we were younger, and like people in bands talking behind each other's backs and stuff like that. Like none of that. Like here, we try to be as open as possible, and
Mhm.
Yeah, there's no room for that. There's no room for that with us. It's just.
I mean, and the whole point of this
Yeah.
project is just to have fun,
Yeah.
anyways. So like that kind of goes against the whole purpose.
It's completely unnecessary. Is all it is.
I gotcha.
Doesn't benefit anything. Not the music, not the time, not the effort. Doesn't benefit anything. It's a hindrance, and I just want to have fun and play music with my friends.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Very valid. But with that, you want to jump to one of your tracks?
Sure.
Your guys' pick.
Well, since we were talking about it, you want to play that one first?
Which one?
I don't know. We're home.
Sure. Yeah, number 5.
Yeah, the last one.
Last one.
Since we were talking about how hard it was to get done.
Then we shall go there.
Cool.
We turn it up loud 'cause we like the sound. Painted images inside our minds. They give us the reasons. They give us a calm down. Hands wrapped tight around my ankles. Why can't you let me go? Dragging me down to your level. And now we know that we're home. Where the cold is creeps right in. But we know this darkness is just temporary. We're blocking out noise that surround us. This city's screaming in our heads. This is the reason we fear the calm down. Hands wrapped tight around your ankles. Why can't I let you go? Dragging me down to your level. And now we know that we're home. Where the cold is creeps right in. But we know this brightness is just temporary. We're home. Where the words are in silence. But we know this darkness is just temporary. Darkness is just temporary. We know we're not alone. Always been our home. We feel it in our bones. We know we're not alone. We're home. Where the coldest creeps right in. But we know this brightness is just temporary. We're home. Where the words are in silence. But we know this darkness is just temporary. It's temporary. It's temporary.
Thanks for stroking our ego.
Just a little.
It's a live studio audience.
It's
back there.
almost like everyone that says that. I love that. Or I wish I had that when I, wake up in the morning that.
Make that like your ringtone.
Oh,
Or
God.
like when people text message.
I got a cat that wakes me up. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you could frighten the cat with this.
Trust me, a cat's not afraid of anything.
Yeah. That cat loves like loud music too. Whenever we're like writing something and blasting it, he's whoa.
By the way, it's Mike there.
Yeah.
It's doing circle pits around the house.
Yeah.
Well, like when he's a little cat, like Mittens is what I call him. His name's Jake, but I was like, what's the crappiest cat name you can think of? Like Mittens is hilarious and stupid. So he was about that big when we got him. So, and by that big, I mean, let's see, about the size of a couple golf balls in a row. And he used to sleep on my desk. Yeah, like a chipmunk. He's the size of a small cat. But he used to sleep on my desk, and I'd be, recording music. So he like just got used to it. So he just
Well,
gives zero, what's about any noise.
or going on your keyboard while you're doing something important.
Does that stuff too.
I know that pain.
I toss him a lot. I throw my cat. So
Off to the side.
throw that cat. Know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Well, I don't know. People, animals are real touchy these days. So
Yeah.
I throw my cat across the room for all you guys wondering, and he's perfectly fine.
So, with that,
PETA's on the line.
I know. I was thinking going to the PETA line. Thanks.
I love pita. It goes great with hummus. And in the meantime, how many animals can I stack on a bun?
You got that like comic snare and cymbal.
It
Told
would
you,
be
man.
funny if
Dad
Peter
jokes all
of a
day.
sudden shoots him an email at some point in time.
There's this guy talking on the radio about cats and throwing them. It's not cool. Triggered.
Well, with that, from a year from today, where do you guys want to be as a group?
Where would we like to be, or where do we think we'll be?
Think, like to be, either way. I sort of leave it in the broad sense that you guys could put it in your form.
Good.
In reality, it would be great to not have to go to a normal job and do this full time. That would be a nice
Well, that's not
thing for a
really,
year from now, but
I mean,
reality might
Yeah,
be a
yeah.
much different story.
Right. Where do you want to be, and what would you
Yeah.
think you're going to be? Exactly what I was getting at. Yeah, I don't know.
just being able to play shows, like, people enjoy the music. It's really good. Keep writing music. Like, our goal is to come out with a new, like, EP, 5 songs, maybe every, like, 3 months or so. 4 months if possible. Just
Nice.
just continually release music and just play shows and make friends with other bands in the scene and just have a good time.
I mean, it just seems like everyone's like super ADD when it comes to anything these days, just because you can have anything you want at all times, anytime you want it. So, for us, it doesn't make sense to do like a 12-song album because we're not going to tour on it. We're not, you know?
And nobody buys albums anymore anyway.
Right. So,
You're just buying a single.
Not that they're, I mean, we're just
Yeah.
kind of just giving away our stuff anyway.
yeah, we're not even charging if you don't want
Yeah.
to. You just name your own zero price.
Yeah.
We made $7 on iTunes, you said?
That's right. March 31st, so.
Oh, well, either way. It doesn't even matter. You
Yeah.
know? We're not even hoping to recoup.
Yeah.
I got
We're all in a lot better positions than we were 10 years ago. You know, we got stuff, responsibilities, we got jobs, and you know, life in
Yep.
general. Yeah,
Yeah.
can't just leave it go. So, dude,
Gotcha.
So yeah, like a year from now, then yeah, it's pretty
More
much
music.
it. Yeah, more music, more shows. You know, we'd like to try to play like regionally too, like do some like weekend shows, go down to Columbus, Toledo, Detroit, Pittsburgh, maybe Chicago, maybe, like once a year or whatever. As long as we can get on like good shows with other good bands, like then we're happy.
it'd be cool to get as big as we possibly can on the terms that we're trying to put forward.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's really the goal. We're trying to like push it to see like how far we can make without like really having to like go all in because we can't really go all in.
unless I want to pay my mortgage,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, it's
Valid.
it's a very strange time in life because like the 18-year-old and probably all of us is like, yeah, let's go do this, and then like the adult in us is like, can't do that.
Yeah.
You got stuff you got to do. You got stuff you got to handle. So, you know,
Very valid.
music, play as many shows as possible. Try to get in front of as many people as possible, and just have them feel the same way we do about it, and just maybe, especially for our age group, be like a little bit more nostalgic and just be able to drop their kids off at a babysitter and come out and rage. You know, like whatever. You know, it is what it is. How old are you?
28.
Yeah, okay, you're getting there with us, so you know your face.
You're
your-
coming with a
yeah, your Facebook feed's got plenty of weddings and babies already, I assume. Getting there.
That was within a matter of a year or two after graduation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
From high school. So
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
there's exponentially more babies on my Facebook feed now, which is
Yeah.
awesome. But
Honestly, our like group is
Yeah.
kind of like late bloomers. Like
we're like no bloomers.
yeah.
We still have no idea what we want to be when we grow up. But
no worries. I'll sort of help you with this. If you can go and do a project or play with anyone that influences you, any person, who would you choose?
That's Stuart Copeland for me right off the bat. As far as drums go, like there isn't anybody else I would want to jam with other than Stuart Copeland. And no click track, just go. Let's be crazy.
I don't even know, man. That's
I know it's,
Don't worry, I'll help you.
yeah, right.
Alex Trebek.
Here at Lake Effect Radio, we're sick. Sick with awesome ideas.
The wagered.
You got an answer, don't you, Ian?
Not really.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's too many people, there's too many genres, there's too many influences and great people. Like,
Biggie Smalls, dude.
there you go.
Hey,
Come on, it has to be somebody.
ready to die. Want to spit with Biggie?
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't. I really do not have anyone that I'd probably like want to sit down. I mean, there's tons of people I want to sit down and write with, but I don't
Okay,
think I'd
two.
pick one. Two.
You get two.
Well, one I probably would have done John Lennon back in the
Okay.
day, of course, before what happened. But
Wait, what happened to him?
assassination.
Oh, he passed away?
Yeah.
Is that like a couple years back?
Yeah. But anyways, well, he'll be my one. So,
Okay.
You know, I think Brian Wilson too. That would be
Oh.
amazing to
there
actually
you go,
see,
Brian Wilson would be sweet.
like the Brian Wilson process.
Mhm.
Sandboxes and living rooms and crazy things going on behind, but yet you're making surf music. That would really be something to like see, and like the harmonies, and I need a horn section coming in here and timpanis are over here. Like, as far as songwriting goes, like that's stuff I've never even like had in my brain before.
How about Jamiroquai? Does he count? Because he's kind of dope.
I don't
Maybe,
know
like,
for me
maybe-
personally, but
Maybe it'd be better to do like with a producer, someone who like works with a lot of bands, see what their process is with recording.
Feldman,
and, like,
dude, that-
do like working with
Yeah,
Feldman
John
or
Feldman would be
something.
cool.
See what his process is with bands, like where like see like where he takes their songs from when they bring them to him, if they even bring them to him.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Like him.
I think it's more a fair assessment. I think I would want to work with like a producer versus an artist, because an artist at this day and age is usually only as good as who they're working with, you know, or they may have amazing songs, but it gets brought to life through that, you know, through that extra person too. So, who was the guy? Beatles' fifth member?
Oh, George Martin.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
like, you know, there's always a guy that takes you
True.
from here to all the way
Oh,
here.
yeah,
You know, takes
definitely.
it home. So yeah, I think producers are probably more who I would want to work with than actual artists.
Fair enough.
You know.
Fair enough. So if you could play at any local place, where would you guys want to go?
Like again?
Huh?
You mean again?
I always wanted to
Again.
play at like
Yeah.
the Fantasy Theater.
Yeah, we
Like
never
the
actually
theater underneath the Fantasy.
we never played there ever, did we?
No, it was only open for a short
you play
time.
no,
Well, I mean, recently.
not
like,
downstairs, upstairs. But
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And then also maybe like the Cleveland Public Auditorium would be interesting to play. I mean, that's huge. Like, I think it's 5,000 people or something to hold. So that'd
At
be like,
least.
yeah.
Where's that one?
It's like right by the mall downtown, like the Cleveland, like
Oh,
it's right next to it, kind of by the
yeah.
library.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I was in there for a thing. Yeah, all right. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
place is sick.
Like the Beatles played there back in the day, and a bunch of bands played there. Isn't that where they had the Moondog Coronation Ball, like the first?
I believe so.
The
Yeah.
first rock and roll show, like in
Yeah.
somewhere, like I think it was there. It might not be, but I'm pretty sure it was there. I don't know. My phone has the answer, but
it'd be sweet to play the Q.
hey, you played the
Q.
Q, right? Yeah.
Technically speaking,
He played what is it, Monsters Intermission?
Hawkeye did play with Monsters Intermission.
Yep.
That was rough stuff.
That's throw and go at its finest, right there.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'd like to play like Scene Pavilion.
Yeah, Scene Pavilion I think would be cool. Outside,
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
we played it
definitely.
the one time, but it was like next to it.
we were like on the side stage twice, actually on
Yeah.
the side stage.
What was that? It was like the AP 20th anniversary or something.
That
like
one, and then whatever the one with, what was it, like Hot or My Chemical Romance, was that show?
No, Coheed and Cambria.
Coheed, Paramore before they were Paramore. I mean, they're always Paramore, but it was like
Mm.
before Riot. So let's put it that way.
But if you're
Say
playing
this
Scene Pavilion, it's like a summer night.
It'd be awesome.
Probably like amazing.
yeah, that's probably sick with the city and the water behind you.
Yeah.
Probably
And then
pretty-
again, Blossom would be amazing if you're talking about outside stuff.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
would be awesome.
I leave it up for you guys to do whatever with.
all right, let's book it.
Hello, can we book that?
Oh, with that, I'll sort of go this. Nationally, anywhere throughout the whole world, where would you choose?
Sydney Opera House.
Dang.
You know, the funny thing is that's not the first time I heard that answer.
Yeah. Or like Red Rocks
Red Rocks
Or
is
that one too.
probably where that's.
or the Metro in Chicago. I always wanted to play that like
Yeah.
back in the day, just Alkaline Trio and all those bands
Yeah.
were playing out of there.
I think Red Rocks is probably one of the coolest experiences. I don't really know a lot about venues outside of the U.S. honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm being real,
Well, like
Wembley.
Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a soccer.
They always
field,
have that
though.
like Rock in Rio where there's 1 million people. I mean,
Yeah.
that would definitely be mind-blowing
It would be
experience.
sweet to play like one of those like festivals.
The real big ones.
Yeah, like Glastonbury or something like that.
Well, we are going to be in the UK here soon.
That's right. That's true.
But it's no harm in that.
No,
Yeah.
no,
There's
literally.
no harm into that.
Now we have a UK record label that we're just talking with right now.
Going to help us
So-
out with some stuff overseas.
Yeah, called Engineer Records. They've been around since like 1999. So we've been kind of discussing with them, working together. So see how that pans out.
Cool.
Like I said, as Anthony puts it, to try to get as many people as we possibly can. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whether
it's
they're
true.
here or overseas.
Doesn't
That's
matter, right?
That's right.
We're all connected. I can talk to anyone in Germany right now through internet. Doesn't matter. There is
Not
no.
believing everyone understands music,
Yeah,
pretty much.
it's a universal language.
Game's getting a little closer.
I don't like that.
8 points.
Let's go.
Sort of rough. But
You thinking of a
with that-
stage right now?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of something like completely out of the
Or the
ordinary.
Castle Donington or something?
Dracula's castle right out front. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing, at least that I can remember saying like, "Oh, that would be amazing." Like,
hmm
I
Usually when it
gotcha.
gets to that point, it's just like a huge festival type show with millions of people, and it probably doesn't really matter like where you're at. It's gonna kind of look the same, just a sea of people in front of you.
I feel like a place like Lollapalooza,
Yeah,
Like, that'd be
cool.
sick.
Like Riot Fest.
Riot Fest. Yeah, well, obviously that's more our style, but the same kind of park.
Yeah.
I think it's actually in the same park
hmm
in
Oh.
Chicago.
Okay,
Chicago.
I gotcha.
Hey, what do they ticket us out there for meters run out and the guest park,
yeah,
short-term
we were-
parking?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
Alright.
good.
they've been really lax on that.
Nice. They're probably
but if you
listening
see
right
these two specific vehicles, go for those first.
Do not do that.
But
If both of
we're
them are
actually
gray,
really good
that's what you're
friends with
looking
the
for.
police department.
Huh?
We're actually really good friends with the police department, so don't worry.
Well,
Nice.
good.
Well,
Maybe they'll give me a ride back to my truck because I parked a mile away.
Hey, man.
if you could radio host any show in the world, what would it be?
I don't know
Ah,
necessarily.
see?
I honestly I couldn't tell you where I would want to go with that.
Or if you can guest host any show.
Guest host?
Yeah, like Howard Stern show or something. Like bring you in for a day, or a podcast or anything like that. If there was one that you want to join in on.
Probably something with ESPN.
Yeah,
Definitely
Yeah,
not
that'd be
Stephen
sweet.
A. Smith.
yeah.
He drives me nuts. I would want to throw something at.
I feel like that man harbors a lot of hate too.
I think that's the reaction he's trying to get, though, like out of people.
Why?
I don't know, just to get people.
Just
is
to
it?
get people talking about
Yep.
him.
What is he all hateful
Because you
about?
think crazy drives ratings.
hmm
Or you do and just annoy people enough, they start hating you, so they put hateful things, so they're talking about you.
hmm
True.
Which, as far as a marketing standpoint goes, is
A
really
win-win.
the way to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would want to work with like Sal and Richard from the Stern Show doing the prank calls, because I can put that on for an hour and just be in tears. Wouldn't be anywhere near as funny, and I'd probably be laughing instantly, but that would be something fun.
Yeah, if there's like skit stuff, just like to be alive when that stuff's happening. I mean, we hang around comedians quite a bit. At least my wife does. So, would just like to have someone on that level.
hmm
It's like losing your ish.
Valid.
It'd be fun.
Want to jump to another song?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
What you guys want?
You want to do Live Forever?
Yeah, seems to be the one that's
Gotten good feedback. Number 3.
We were on our way, hoping that the summer would just burn up all the days we left behind. Party with my friends, we're all planted again. This is where our lives collide, it's where it all begins. Everything just felt so right, everything was new. This was our summertime, it was all we knew. We felt untouchable, never wanted it to end. This was our summertime, living at the top of the world. We were on our own, looking towards the future, but didn't have a clue what the hell to do. Stumbling through daylight just to make our way tonight. It was all just passing time, we thought it wouldn't end. Everything just felt so right, everything was new. This was our summertime, it was all we knew. We felt untouchable, never wanted it to end. This was our summertime, living at the top of the world. Drinking the summer sky, we're living for each night. These times we will remember, felt like we lived forever. Drinking the summer sky, we're living for each night. These times we will remember, felt like we lived forever. These times we will remember. Everything just felt so right. Everything was new. This was our summertime. It was all we knew. We felt untouchable. Never wanted it to end. This was our summertime. Living at the top of the world.
Horse
Something like that. Huh?
Did I say no applause this time? I need the applause.
He needs the ego, feed.
Yeah,
Just a little.
you gotta have it.
Just like his musical inspiration.
drunk on ego.
I like that
So-
segue right there.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, let him have his ego moment of then what is your musical inspiration?
I mean, we all draw from different things. I mean, collectively as a group, though, we've heard a lot of like Rise Against, AFI, Pennywise.
Ignite.
Okay.
But I mean, individually, I mean, we're all over the place. Like,
Mhm. I think most people. You know, Beatles, The Police,
big police.
Saves the Day,
All of it.
Phil Collins.
If they have a good song, we probably like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the very best way to put it. I mean,
Best way, yeah.
I don't know collectively as a band if we have anybody that like we tried to model this after. We just wanted stuff that
Could be like
reminded us of.
like Face to Face, Pennywise, Millencolin, like those types a little bit. Try to get like that flavor.
yeah, we knew we were going for something that sounded sort of like that, but wasn't like we picked this band that we want to try to
Yeah.
like, make we're just like, how do we
Valid.
pull the fast stuff from Pennywise and some of the cool like lyric stuff from Saves the Day and like some of the guitar work from this and that. Like how do we cram this all into like 3-minute songs?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going well.
At least we think so.
Yeah, in our eyes, and that's all that matters, honestly, right?
Yeah. So I hope that answered
That question.
the question. If not, we could reiterate, I guess, a bit more if he wants a little bit more specific.
Individually, where did Anthony
Yeah.
get his lines from?
Yeah. Who were you listening to when you were 5 years old?
Not including, if people want to check you out, they check you out at.
Yeah, you can go to, well, probably to like listen to the music. It's yearsbeforecle.bandcamp.com. So that's the Bandcamp site. And then if you can go to facebook.com/yearsbeforecle, that's the Facebook. It's basically Years Before CLE.
Yeah, pretty much
kind
anywhere.
Of our tag everywhere, like our handle on all the sites.
Plus iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. I mean, it's all over pretty much anywhere. So if you want it,
Yeah,
you can
Google
get it.
Play.
Google Play, it's there.
Yeah, just search at Amazon, search Years Before Hometown Zeros is the name of the EP. Usually look up that and you'll find it.
Yeah. I think it actually comes up on Spotify now without even having to type it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just years before. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I had to look that up.
Usually if you
Some-
put the full thing with the EP, that'll get it quicker.
So I always look for that, because here and there, especially since my computer does actually have a disk drawer.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
computer fried, and I never fixed the other one yet. So, I don't have one right now. So,
That's no good.
with the valid thing. So is there? Yeah, we'll get that. Want to take bets on who's asking about the call-in number?
I guess some idiot, right?
No, because that could actually be anybody
Yeah, no, I'm
necessarily.
kidding.
Some idiot's looking for a number. I don't know.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It's real broad spectrum.
But the funny thing is, though, it's nearly posted everywhere, so necessarily
Yeah.
he would be the idiot. So,
We're taking callers. The phone lines are open.
Radio,
Yeah.
request lines now open.
Clear the phone lines.
All right, shut the phone lines down. Some idiot.
That's his name.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
so 5 years from today,
Oh man,
Oh no.
where necessarily you want to be?
probably a 5-year reunion show.
It's more likely.
Yeah.
It's more likely given all of our pasts.
Remember that one EP we did? It was awesome, right?
They was sick.
We would have to have, what, like 50 EPs out
Yeah.
5 years
Dude,
from now?
3 year, 5 years, 20? 15.
Maybe 15.
Yeah, it was,
Oh man, I left my monster in my car. I'm so thirsty.
5 years is a long time from now. 5
Yeah.
years ago was a long time ago.
But it's a sort of good reflection point.
Yeah.
That's where I always go to.
Yeah, I don't know. We have no delusions of grandeur, but we also have many delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
Valid.
Not working a job, doing what we want to do for a living. That's what I want to do.
I think this is a prank, 90% sure.
Oh yeah, most of them are. Hopefully.
Uh-oh.
Do you have the dump
Yes,
button
Kyle?
ready?
Hello, this is Donald Trump calling.
Yeah, that
That was
was a
quick.
prank.
I kind of want to see where that went.
Didn't know he was a fan.
I sort of know who that it is, so
Yeah.
it's probably because I prank called him twice earlier today.
Oh yeah, it's definitely why then.
More than likely.
Call back as Trump again. It's hilarious. That was funny.
You find that actually funny?
Kinda.
Okay.
What was your prank call about?
Well,
Not
about
radio friendly.
that.
I can't
Besides
get into
the
that right now.
classic Rickroll, because he keeps nearly doing that to everybody except me, that I got him first. Then not including, yeah, the other one, yeah. Let's say I found a soundboard. And that soundboard made into some really creative things and stuff.
And how long did the prank last with just a soundboard, though?
Yeah. Probably about 15, 30 seconds.
That's not terrible.
So, yeah, it was entertaining at least.
Oh, of course.
So, do you guys have any certain upcoming shows?
Yes.
Probably didn't forget about that, huh?
Yeah.
We're so used to not
Don't
playing.
worry, I'm here. I'm going to sit here and play your marketing person.
Thank you.
Yeah, our first show coming up is Sunday, May 28th, and that's Memorial Day weekend. So I'm sure a lot of people have that Monday off, so they can come out. And we're going to be playing with two bands from Nashville, one Nashville, Tennessee, of course. Forever and Never is one of the bands, and then Francis and the Foundation is another. And then we'll be playing also on that show is a band from Kent, Sorry Mom. I'm not sure if they had been in here before or not, but they're a really good band out of Kent.
I
So,
don't think so.
well, I guess they're gonna have to. But yeah, so they're gonna be on the bill, and then our show after that, we're playing the Grog Shop on Saturday, June 17th, and that's with a few. Let me see. We got a couple bands on
So
there.
you've been scouting this. I was like,
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at them.
I
I'm
already,
like, oh, yeah.
I've already, my mind's going blank here.
So, no harm in that. We'll help you. We'll help you a little.
Oh yeah, Dead Ringer for another Cleveland band. They're going to be on that, and they're kind of working out the few other bands that'll be on that. And also, this music's really throwing me out. Wait till it ends.
Let's see if we can do it correctly. Want to see if we can do it correctly?
Huh?
Want to see if we can do it correctly when this ends?
What's up?
All right, now you gotta go.
I'll go.
Okay, so then we have a show on July 20th then, and that's in Akron at the Empire.
What is the Empire?
The Empire Concert Club in Akron.
It was Jeopardy, dude.
Oh, whatever.
Thank you. Someone got it. Someone got it.
I'm trying to think of the shows that we got coming up. I'm not there.
And then
The
it's
whole
28th
one is
after that.
part.
Yeah, that's the 20th. That's with like a whole slew of bands. I have no clues really on
Blew
that show.
past
I
your
know
brother. He's
that
like,
one.
so anyway,
And then our last show is that. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned the 28th show in May. It's at the Foundry in Lakewood.
yeah, we're excited
So-
about that one.
And then our last show that we have booked so far, that's July 28th. It's a Saturday. That's also at the Foundry, and that's with another Cleveland band called Elbow Room. So they'll be on the show too.
Yeah, they were here.
Okay, I'm not sure who's. I don't know if the other bands are booked yet on that one yet, so I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
you can check if the Facebook page, Years Before CLE. You'll see our events, see our shows coming up. We're on Bands in Town and all that kind of stuff too. Song Kick. So if you go on there, you'll see all our shows. You just look up Years Before.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. The Facebook, the Instagram, it's all Years Before CLE. So
Yeah.
come follow us. If you're, I don't know, why not keep up to date? We usually are pretty good on those. Try to keep active as much as possible.
Not including your game-free music, you could at least give them a like.
Please.
And buy our music.
Please.
Please.
See, I actually am a marketing student, so I know how to do these things.
Ah,
Ish.
nice.
To make people like your stuff.
Yeah. Or you annoy them or
Fo-
bake them.
Force them into. We're gonna force you
Listen here,
into listening.
You're gonna like it.
We'll pay you.
How much?
$5.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
I'll listen to your crappy band for $5. You guys are terrible. Where's my $5?
Yeah.
I know, right?
All right.
That's where you
fine.
just want to go in. That's sort of your mind right now, huh?
It's fine. It's been a long day.
Long day. I gotcha.
We at halftime right now.
6:45 in the morning.
Ah,
I completely understand that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Hoops.
Cool.
So,
Currently have hoops.
no, you're not allowed to have hoops.
Wait, there's hoops on my phone, right? Oh, that was gross.
So,
He's got something brewing right now.
what if you had to pick out of your EP the top 3 songs
Out of 5?
you love. Yeah. Or you could also throw in things you haven't recorded yet that people haven't heard besides you
Hmm.
and all
A few
that
of those.
Yeah.
too. What would be your top 3?
That's like trying to pick your favorite kid, though. Like, it's hard.
I used to do 1.
Yeah.
So 3's a huge improvement.
I think Live Forever is one of them just because it's so catchy, I guess, and it's a well-written song all around.
Don't call it a comeback's gonna be sick.
Yeah, that's a new song we have that actually was ready in time for this EP. Just it would have been the 6th song, and we were already set on 5. So
And it took
Yeah.
5 months for 3, 4
Yeah.
song or 5 songs.
yeah, so we have another song, new song, "Don't Call It Comeback," that we're all really big fans of. I think. So
Go.
and then I don't know. I like "We're Home." That's a good song.
I'm a fan of Start a Fire.
"Start a Fire" is a great song.
I like Wearing Thin.
Yeah, "Wearing Thin's good, and "Tear Me Away." That's a good one too.
Yeah, that one's sick too.
So those 3.
That was all 5, right? That was 6 of the
All
5.
3 of those are our favorite.
We had all 6. We had all 6 of the 5.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that works. We were all allowed 3 songs, so
Yeah.
between the
Yeah,
3 of us
we
here.
covered them all.
Yeah, we all have our favorites, I
Like
think,
a
for
Venn
different
diagram.
reasons.
Yeah.
That's why I always like here and there making people, sort of pick their kids.
Yeah, like one person says they like, wait, you don't like that other song? What's wrong with you?
wrong?
And you got a band fight going on in your room.
Not really. It's sort of more agreement every once in a while. It's sort of the reasonings behind whatever.
Yeah,
So it's really haven't turned into a band fight yet.
yeah, good.
There's still
These are
time.
close quarters in here.
No worries. We can always make Anthony go and pick, or need to tell us about
If you can
one thing you have learned musically from the other 2.
completely nothing. Absolutely.
Now,
nothing.
see, now that's a setup. I'll make it either go bad or good.
He's way better than I am. What do you want me to say?
I'd actually like to play the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame too sometime. Going back to that question where we'd like to play in Cleveland. Never played there. That'd be cool.
Never there.
Valid. Hey guys, I need you guys to call me so I can be part of the show.
See, it's working already.
Huh?
I don't know. Is that the actual number?
I don't think so.
I don't think
Is
so.
it a 1-800
Yeah.
number?
I think it's a setup.
That's
Nice try. Call it again. Use your mommy's phone.
Some idiot out there.
Some idiot.
I sort of had a feeling that was
Nice try.
a setup.
Oh, and there's a response as well.
Yes, it is my number. Sounds legit now.
Totally gonna call it.
Some guy on the internet said it, so it must be true.
Did you get that? Is he the same guy that emailed me about the fortune that I'm probably gonna get?
He might be,
Dude, where's my fortune? I thought you just needed help getting into the country.
he's
Yeah.
like a
Wanna
prince
find
from
out?
Dubai.
Yeah.
You don't know how many times the station email gets that.
That
A
still is
lot.
going around, too, huh?
No joke.
Y'all need a better spam filter.
So you gonna give this guy a call?
You want to?
You got your finger on the dump button?
Yeah.
Is there a dump button?
No. It's called a hang up button. You
Duly
know.
noted.
Let's see.
All right.
As soon as you see Duck
So
King.
yeah, it says their name's Duck King.
Yeah, I know who that is.
I had yet to hear that. I was going to get excited.
What, the
for a second.
Rickroll?
Yeah, whoa,
Oh, of course.
it's a good song.
Yeah, that's a Rickroll.
That's what
It's
that
kind of
is.
funny that, I'm that good at it that I can tell with a matter of like a second or two.
All you have to hear is those, the drums going.
So, with that lovely Rickroll, no. You guys want to jump to another track? Real quick?
Yeah.
You want to do,
Never going to give you up?
yeah, let's do it. Want to do Start the Fire? You like that one? Or do you have a choice?
I don't care.
It's up to you guys, you pick.
We could do fire. That's fine.
Fire. Huh?
There's a webcam?
About the spread. Butter on toast.
He's going to break it. And I know Tim's going to call. You can call Tim.
Hey Tim, sorry this broke on its own.
Not including that you sort of called in mid part of the song. Within like the first 15 seconds.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I'm surprised they didn't get scrutinized for not playing the lab or collab.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Anthony
Where's that
sort of
applause?
slacking.
Where's that ovation?
Anthony sort of slacking.
We need like triple that ovation.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Yes, Tim?
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who are you?
Appreciate it.
You're all fired.
That's Donald Trump again.
Oh, Donald. Dude's a maniac.
How's it going, guys?
Average. Go build a wall.
We're all just intimidated by the Donald, so we don't know what to say.
I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm trying to figure it out if it's a soundboard. I think it's just the guy.
No, that's
Sounds
the
like he's
guy.
driving or
He's
something.
actually sitting right across the street in Holden.
Oh.
Yes.
Sitting in a car just by himself.
That's good visual.
Yeah, he's
How's
actually
it going, guys?
Chilling, bro.
Got the wig on and everything.
Hey, Jeremiah, these guys leave a CD for you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Edited too.
Oh,
so
because
it's
they would have
pretty
gotten fired if they didn't.
By the way, your phone still sounds like garbage.
It's not very good, Tim.
It could be worse. Or it could be on Jeremiah's old Windows phone.
That's true.
I don't know who that is. Me.
Oh, I have a gift for you guys, by the way.
That's me.
It's me.
You,
Wait, what?
I thought he said he had a gift. Like,
Probably Rickroll.
Uh-oh. Sounds like
No, I already rickrolled you guys, so that was all good.
It sounded like he shut
I
Did you
knew
like
that
that
was
phone
sort of
number, by
you.
the way?
Huh?
He gave himself up.
caller, if you could turn your
Sir,
radio down,
Turn your radio
please.
down, sir.
It's nice I won't even have to go and say that.
Hold on.
Sir, stop listening to yourself on the radio, sir.
I have another gift for you guys. Wait for it.
Extreme feedback.
Wait for it. Here we go.
Nicholas got it.
Nice. Now it's like, yeah, Brandon Whedon highlights over this.
Yep.
Yeah, like the Brandon Whedon highlights video on YouTube. Remember that Brandon
There
Whedon
you go.
toss, like where he just like kind of whipped it?
Threw it backwards.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
that was ridiculous.
Flipper or whatever they call
Yeah, I
them.
remember watching that live, just being like kind of not surprised, but still like, wow.
You could almost play that, with our QB situation for how many years?
Oh yeah, easily. I think that's that video. That
Since
they had.
'99.
Since 1999.
Oh, wait, is the caller still there?
Yeah.
Do you need assistance?
Yeah.
This is great radio, I'm
That's,
sure.
that's what we're doing now. Just sound effects.
I don't know.
Hey, I thought it sounded sweet.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Wait, his?
No, yours.
Yours were, better than his. So valid. Yeah, he hung up.
No, he's done.
See you, guy.
He was like, "Oh, I can't
Yeah, I was
growl
gonna
like
say,
that."
you one upped him.
SM microphones. That's what they're there for.
He's so excited over a microphone.
Well, when you see something you like.
We should get a couple of these for your, desk.
We should start a podcast that is
Yeah.
in direct competition with Lake Effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll start my anti one.
That's okay.
Or we could do like a podcast while we're writing songs. It'll be like a songwriting podcast. And we'll go over.
With whiskey
Yeah, exactly. Well, no.
or vodka.
Yeah, Tito's.
I actually thought about trying to do more of that stuff too, just to see like what the range of that would be. Like just do some video
I guess.
stuff and do some. I don't know. It's like when I was like a little kid. Like
I want to get into films,
Nobody-
film industry.
we know bands ever did that when we were little. You know, younger.
Oh, the Facebook Live, the
Yeah.
Instagram Live, and that sort of a thing
Mhm.
people
Yeah.
start doing.
we were going to do that. It just didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Still may,
Oh.
still very well may, but we were in between a lot of things at the time, so
Yeah.
it just hasn't materialized. But I think it's really important, you know, if you can do something like that that's different than a lot of other folks are doing. I mean, I know a lot of people are doing it, but comparatively, not really. You know,
True.
I think I know of like maybe 5 bands, even big bands, that have even tried to do that stuff. Versus how many bands are there?
A lot.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Oh,
More than that wall
Yeah.
with all
Yeah.
the CD
That's right.
CDs there. We
Barely
lost
scratched.
count after 400, so
Barely scratching the surface.
looks like the Record Exchange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like a small section.
In
Very
fact,
Not bad.
that one came from Record Exchange there.
Yeah, it's got the sticker on it.
nice.
So
Oh,
you-
Tim's now asking, do you guys need more lyrics?
Oh boy.
No. I don't know what that means.
He actually wrote songs and all that, but he's been trying to piece the whole thing together.
Oh, yeah, I don't really know. There's no
Lyrics.
context here. You're just asking questions, so I'm just.
can,
Do I need them?
give you
No.
lyrics to
I don't.
this song. Yeah.
What song do you want to make lyrics for? You should make your own album of things.
And then here's where the phone call comes in.
Okay.
I
so
know
here-
he should have asked this when he
Yeah,
was
there
on
it
the
is.
phone.
There's Hawkeye.
Oh wow.
Rocking out the spring break week of March 3rd to 7th. Right there.
Yeah, dude. Woo! What is that? 2000.
It doesn't have the year on it.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
2010.
You know the funny
12.
thing is, your liners actually still run that you had ended up doing.
Did I do those or did Jim do those?
No, you did it.
I think we both did one.
Yeah.
Or I was trying to get Jim to, but Jim wouldn't do it. Yeah, standard.
That was the first thing when you walked up. It's like, oh my god, I just heard that voice just earlier today. That where did that come from? Then as soon as you go and say, oh well, Hawkeye, it's like, oh,
Trust me, this is not going to be the last time you see me. This is going to end eventually, and I'll probably be in something else.
wow, you have
Probably with these 3 people and somebody else. That's how it works.
yeah, you like that you're already being thrown under the bus, just a little. Then now it changes.
There's no bus. We all know how this works. This is not our first rodeo. In fact, this is probably our 13th rodeo.
13. Lucky
Yeah.
number 13 though. It might actually work out.
I thought 13 was unlucky.
No, it's definitely lucky.
It's lucky
Well,
now.
it's unlucky, but it could be lucky because the
Whoa,
past
whoa, whoa.
12 didn't necessarily.
But
work
like, why
out.
don't they put a 13th floor on hotels?
Because they're superstitious. They don't want that much luck in the hotel.
Speaking
Oh,
of
boy.
Tim,
What's the name?
so about your lyrics, is that nuclear explosion?
Sir,
if
can you
Susan
turn your
Walker Muir is listening, he's falsifyingly using your name on this call setting. So please alert the authorities.
That was it.
I think he was trying to play nuclear explosion or something.
It's
I think
so-
he just had the phone out the window.
It would be kind of hard outside his office.
You never know. Maybe he's going real fast in circles.
Maybe it's
So,
really-
yeah, rolling chair. Yeah, valid. So with that, about the whole 13 and that, it's actually could be lucky.
It definitely is lucky.
Yeah.
I was born on Friday the 13th. That's pretty lucky.
People die on Friday the 13th. Have you ever seen those movies?
People
Friday
die
the 13th.
on Saturday the 12th too.
But did they make? Did you see that movie Friday the 12th?
Yeah, it was good.
Never saw it. No.
Well, you got to talk to his people, and those people set you up with it.
I know 7s are lucky, right? Lucky number 7, 777s.
This is true. What's
No.
your favorite number, Anthony?
15.
91.
91 is your favorite number?
Yes.
Sergey.
Sergei Fedorov. Come on, man.
That's right.
Not including the next road up on 90s, 91.
And it's not a Pittsburgh Penguins number, so
There you go.
woof.
Wow.
Pittsburgh, your team. Woof.
So, with that, should I make you go more into your children? Yeah, I'm going to. So, what is the one that's the most meaning?
Has
out
the
of
most
your
meaning?
EP, out of your EP.
I don't know if we're really one of those type of bands
Yeah.
that has like meanings. Like most of it's all about fun. Like
It's a very Cleveland-centric album. I mean, it is. Just
We're not really deep people.
Nah.
we just
we're about as deep as a puddle.
yeah. We drink some beers,
No, we
some
just
other stuff, and write
Yeah.
some songs.
they don't really mean
So,
anything. It was all more about how and what, as
I think
opposed to
maybe
what
that-
it meant.
Maybe like "Live Forever" is kind
Yeah,
of like
I guess it is.
the lyrics are just about us hanging out back in the day, like when we first started doing this. So
Mhm.
it's kind of meaningful in that way. But
Yeah, I would say that's probably right. I mean, they're all about basically growing up here and, having no responsibilities.
yeah, it is kind of like a
True.
Cleveland themed record. At least that was when we started. Kind of like that was the idea we had.
Plus, I didn't know what else to write about, honestly.
Yeah.
Valid.
Straight up. Write about what's going on, what's up, what's our town. This city made us who we are, got us to this point. I like it here. It's pretty nice.
Not including you're in the city of Jams.
We are now. Which is awesome.
Yeah, we don't have really great stories behind this. Like some bands can go like for an
Yeah, so-
hour about like, yeah, I woke up and just looked crazy outside.
I really thought about my past and realized that I couldn't do that anymore, and drugs weren't for me anymore, and
Yeah.
I lost it all.
Then I started drugs again.
Then I only do drugs now. But like I totally shouldn't. And it's about the self-loathing I feel.
Yeah. We're just like, does it sound sweet? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
What kind of vibe do you get from this? Party. Okay, party it is.
Yeah.
Sentimental? Okay, sounds like Cleveland. Sounds like a
Maybe
Cleveland
we're
song.
losing fans with this answer, but
Yeah, sorry guys.
yeah.
Maybe or maybe not.
Yeah.
You'll find out.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's the fun.
The song means what you want it to mean.
So with everything upcoming, which one show is the most exciting for, one that you're can't wait for?
Our first one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one.
Whatever that may be.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it at that right now. Little teaser. Whatever
right.
whatever that show may be, is gonna be exciting because it's been a year process.
I can control this thing too.
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah, I mean, outside of like the practice spot, we haven't been as a band live, so it's got to be whatever this first show is going to be for us. I mean, there's a lot of excitement and energy for that. We want to make sure it's a good show for us to be doing as well. So
Yeah.
Sort of
It's
nervous.
totally different.
no,
Uh,
well,
Mhm.
I mean,
I'm not.
I wouldn't say nervous. It's more of an anticipation, I guess.
Mhm.
But nerves
Yeah.
don't play into it. I mean, collectively between all of us, we've probably played what 5, 6, 7,000 shows over our lives. I mean, let's be honest. Like,
Yeah, maybe you, the more of
Yeah.
them all. I mean, you've been in more bigger.
We've
bands,
definitely
touring
played several
stuff.
hundred. Like,
But yeah, like we played tons. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, don't get nervous before a show. But I'm just, we never like we know what we're doing, and we've played shows a lot. It's just we've never played together live, and that's completely different than practicing. So the show
Oh.
could go well, but it's only going to get better as we play and play and play and get like a better feeling together live.
I'm
So,
nervous. I mean, me personally, but this
Yeah.
is like a whole new venture for me.
Yeah,
So
true.
well, he's never sang and played guitar at the same time.
Yeah.
in a
live.
band, you know what I mean. I've always written music. I've always played guitar, but I was never a guitar player. I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So trying to figure that whole situation out, which I've been avoiding like the plague pretty much all my life. I said, you know what?
Well, that's about to end.
Let's go.
That's right.
No, it's good. It's getting way better. Every
You
time
should
it
be
gets
nervous,
easier.
man. You should be real nervous.
About 13 back is. I'm
Don't
sleeping on
worry.
stage.
He's gonna be that one right behind your head, and that just you're gonna be nervous. Don't trip
Nah.
over that.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of a stage. You know, I'm not afraid of that. I'm just afraid of messing up because I'm kind of a perfectionist.
No harm in that.
It'll happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
That's the thing. As long as you like, everyone has like a few little mess ups every once in a while, especially on stage and stuff. But for the most part, as long as you don't like completely mess something up, most people in the crowd don't even notice. Like, a lot of them aren't musicians. They don't
Listen.
like. You can like beat yourself up after you play, but then people will come up to you like, "It sounded amazing. That was the best thing I've ever seen." It's like, really? Wow.
Worst
Alright.
case scenario, I stop playing. Then pick it up.
Well, that's almost like live radio. You mess up, and hey, you just keep going.
Gotta
Right.
keep going. Play the same show for 30 people or 3,000 people. Doesn't matter.
Very valid.
Garrett. Hey, Garrett.
You think that's actually Garrett?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. Might be, might not be. You guys, you guys both played in a nuclear explosion in Rickroll. Not necessarily. My advisor found that funny. Ish.
Why is it you guys? I didn't hit any of those sound effect buttons.
I don't have a Rickroll or a nuclear explosion. Especially
Why
when
do we suck?
Yeah, we
Not
didn't do
including-
anything.
What did I do?
It's the callers.
What'd you do?
The callers.
No, that's the person that calls in.
Be a caller, though, right?
Huh?
A person who calls in is a caller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was right.
Nice, Tim.
Oh,
He logged in the computer.
Oh, that's fantastic.
that's actually awesome.
But with that, nuclear explosion in a building I broadcast in, and people in it during the day, don't go well.
Nope.
So, yeah. I would not have that in my soundboard.
I think he logged in again.
Probably.
What do you got going on there, Team Viewer?
No. BNC.
Ooh, even better.
6860.
But we
You
can
need to
do
watch
that.
this.
You'll appreciate
I know.
Five,
this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Our legroom problem is Tim.
I like being able to fire people.
The good news is you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. You're fired.
I know why jobs come and why they go.
Go, you're fired.
You're fired. You're fired. I'm gonna need your key card.
I know how jobs are created and how jobs are lost.
Piggy, you are fired! You are fired! Piggy, you are fired! Fired!
I understand how jobs come and how jobs go.
You're fired!
I like being able to fire people.
In dedication for Tim.
Nice.
I did not go and had to sit there and put that together the way I did. I had to make sure it was cheesy. A little.
Yeah. There he is.
Now he's not even hiding his name anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. See, he even agrees with it. So, guys, I know what the Cavs in that playing that.
Huh?
See, he's even
He said
zoned
Cavs.
out.
Oh,
I gotcha.
I'm good. I'm just trying to see what that score
For
is.
sure.
70 to 60. We're up.
Woohoo! If you guys want to sort of wrap it up and that, you can actually go watch the game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people check you out at.
You can go to yearsbeforecle.bandcamp.com or facebook.com/yearsbeforecle or instagram.com/
Years underscore before underscore CLE.
or Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Amazon Music,
Pretty much anywhere.
pretty much anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you use hashtag years before, you're gonna find our page one way or
Yeah.
the other.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
True.
With other expletive hashtags.
Yeah.
Including the first from today, that the two that are most closest shows.
Oh,
would be
May 28th. That's a Sunday, Memorial Day weekend.
Foundry.
It's at the Foundry. And then June 17th. It's a Saturday, and that's at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights.
So we're hitting the west side and then the east side.
And then you can go on Bands in Town also, or anywhere, and all our dates are up everywhere.
Yeah.
Reverb Nation too. Reverb Nation years before CLE.
See,
So-
I'm a very good marketing person telling you guys what to hit.
Yeah.
That's
Nice
good because we have no
buttons, it is.
direction.
Don't worry, that's why I get paid the big bucks to tell you.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
We need it.
That's like this.
Yeah, but you're making about what we're making on this band, so.
Yeah, see?
We're all making zero. So.
Yeah, we're all in an even playing field.
Yep.
Besides him just staring and gazing at that mic. You might want to take a picture of that so it lasts us longer.
Never mind.
But with that, it's been a...
Yeah, I really appreciate you having us up in here. It's
Yeah,
great.
man.
It means a lot.
If it's crazy. I haven't been here for a while.
He's
yeah, like
speechless
nearly
now.
3 years.
Pretty
And he
much.
hasn't got the gaze at the mic in
Hey,
like 3
79,
years.
79.64.
Bro, what's going on here? What are these guys doing?
That's us, man. We're winning.
No, I know, but it's too close to my liking.
We're up by 15.
I want more. I want 20.
Hey, 15.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
We have a special chant when it gets to
Yeah.
15.
I gotcha.
Can't say it
We
on
can't
the
say
air.
it on
I gotcha.
But yeah,
It's
thanks
definitely been a
again, man.
pleasure.
Thanks again.
Dude, thanks again, man.
Oh, no problem.